You can hear this. You are not alone. This is the Resistance.
What's up, everyone? This is the Tin Man with the Resistance. If you're watching this, you are the Resistance. And I am back from my 2-day hiatus. For those of you who don't know, this past week, I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, covering a WWE press conference. And I must admit, I had a freaking blast. Not only was the event and the announcement off the freaking hook, but they really rolled out the welcome mat for all of us, providing high-class catering such as spicy shrimp, rack of lamb, a full bar, paper and digital press releases, and gift bags containing the brand new Chromecast, which sends video and online content to your TV from your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. All that in addition to meet and greets with wrestlers like Alberto Del Rio, the Great Khali, Mark Henry, and others. And even getting to do interviews with the likes of Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Seriously, it was amazing. But I didn't come here to tell you about my awesome trip to Vegas. I'm here to talk to you about the big announcement that WWE made that may very well change the world and how we get our entertainment services. And that announcement is the February launching of the WWE Network. Now, some of you may be asking, so this wrestling company is getting their own network channel on TV. That's not world changing. What's the big deal? The big deal is that this network isn't going to be on television or carried by any cable or satellite TV provider. As most wrestling fans know, the WWE had announced and planned to launch the WWE Network on TV 3 years ago. But the problem was that no cable or satellite provider was willing to pick up the network. So Vince McMahon totally bypassed the cable and satellite companies by creating a revolutionary new system of media access. Picture this. You have a television network. Now combine that with things like Netflix, YouTube, pay-per-views, and podcasts all rolled into one, which you can access on any computer, Chromecast, video game system, or mobile device for a low fee of $9.99 a month and no commercials. That's the WWE Network. Now, before you start saying stuff like, I'm a wrestling fan marking out for the WWE, or perhaps the WWE is paying me to do this video, no. Neither one is the case. Though I probably should be getting paid for this considering how big this is. And this is why I'm covering this. Yes, WWE came up with this new innovation to media. But it's not only WWE who's going to be doing this. UFC is rumored to be implementing this system. And at the press conference, Major League Baseball announced that they too will be jumping on board with this system. Now, imagine if all the networks did this. Right now, most of us pay for TV services, whether cable or satellite, paying a fortune for 1,000+ channels when you probably only watch a few, and if you want pay-per-view or any premium channels, then you have to pay extra. But if every network picks up on this concept, and they probably will considering censorship restrictions in addition to contracts and expenses that come with being carried by the service providers, which would probably explain why WWE can charge a low fee of $10 a month and come out ahead in the profit margin. But like I was saying, if every network picks up on this concept, then you could pay a low fee for the channels you do want rather than pay the cable or satellite companies for all those extra channels that you don't want. At which point the networks will allow their contracts to expire with the cable and satellite providers, and the business will be dead, thus changing the world of media, how we get our entertainment, and how those services will be provided to the public, thus ushering in a new era of media access and distribution. It's definitely a new frontier, and if it plays out the way I suggested, you're going to have Vince McMahon and the WWE to thank for it. It's definitely something new to look forward to and to take interest in. Not just from an entertainment standpoint, but from a sociological standpoint as well. Because this is going to change everything that we've been used to as far as media access goes. Hands down. So, just keep an eye out for that. Keep up on this. It's definitely well worth a look, let me tell you. Till next time, this is the Tin Man with the Resistance. If you're watching this, you are the Resistance.